EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From beautiful Pebble Beach, California, it's live second-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Well, let's face it, Mother Nature's just showing off this week. Pebble Beach, one of the crown jewels of American sport in all its glory. As we look at the Friday leaderboard, we're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. As for our featured golfer, it's going to take something special to play the weekend, as they're currently 5 shots below that cut line. That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round 2. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notobegay III.
Looking at 104 yards to the front, 109 to the hole. Ball sitting up very nicely in the rough.
From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Frank, this second shot now coming from a good position.
Yeah, but the ball is a little below the feet here because of the tilt of the fairway, and you're going uphill, and just check that you know exactly which way the wind is coming from.
And we'll have to see here. It looked like that ball hopped from the lighter rough into the heavier stuff. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. This one measures out to 24 feet. That could be important as we go along. A good save of par here at 1. And he's going to stay at +5. Yeah, that's a good roll, and that in for a 6 here at the par 4. He'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par. Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. That one looking a little right.
That is an excellent tee shot, and now this par 5 is certainly within reach. That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Look here at birdie.
And this is a putt players love to see, uphill, slightly right to left. Kind of expected, way more uphill than you think.
A very good spot to putt from here. This for an eagle. Oh yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Just 5 feet left. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll hold steady at 7 over par.
Well, Frank, here we are at the third. Severe dog leg left, and I'm just curious how much of that dog leg the big hitters might think about chewing off.
Rich, the game has changed so much. If there's a hint of a breeze behind, I mean, really, have a crack at it with a driver. It's about 350 yards, really, to the front edge of the green. But if not, you've got to negotiate those 3 bunkers on the right side. And depending on what club you want to have to head off the tee, decide which one of those bunkers you want to aim at.
And this, not the longest hole players will encounter, so just an iron off the tee, and it works out to perfection. We'll remind you that coming up next week, we move from the serenity of the Pacific Ocean here at Pebble Beach to a scene that will be anything but calm. That is the Waste Management Phoenix Open down at TPC Scottsdale. Frank, I always think different venues, sort of different soundtracks. Pebble is crashing waves with Argyle sweaters. The Waste Management Phoenix Open, it's like a nightclub in Prague at about 2 in the morning.
And I've been to Prague too, yeah. Except Prague doesn't have the 700,000 people. It's the greatest gate. Some say the greatest show on grass. It really is. That 16th hole, I'll tell you just one quick little story. Tom Watson, in his heyday with the late Bruce Edwards on the bag, it was the one hole he changed his routine. He would get Bruce to go ahead to the tee, all those people around, and he'd just say, give me the club and hit it. It was the one time he broke tradition. It's absolute frenzy at Scottsdale. So close. The strike wasn't too bad, just a little off line. And now, greenside bunker coming up.
Yeah, that's going to be just okay. Might have been a little worried about not getting it out, and instead this is going to leave a tough putt coming up.
"12 feet still to go."
Might have stared at that one too long. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut. Okay, a disappointing 6 here at par 4. And he'll continue his slide. He is at 9 over par. That one in for a bogey here at the 3rd. And that won't help the cause one bit.
Wow, a day's worth of breathtaking shots, Frank, from the players and the Pacific Ocean. There it is, and this begins that beautiful 7-hole stretch along the ocean. Short par 4, 4th hole.
And this is also where some of these decisions become quite critical. Do you try and drive this green 330 yards to the front? Or do you worry about that little pop bunker on that left side? It's about 250 yards to get over it. That's what narrows this fairway down. But it plays uphill.
Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball going to run off the fairway and into the bunker. No issues here. That is into the fairway. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his 2nd.
And that's all set up by the big tee shot. You put yourself in that good of a position in the fairway just short of the green, and good things are bound to happen.
So hard to gauge distance control and get that ball to come out the way you want it. This one going to be in the sand again. Oh dear, that looks thick in there. A little too much juice on that one, and now a little bit more work coming back.
Potential to make a mess here.
Well read. That's in for a bogey 5, and that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Not much to that. It is a birdie here at 4, and he'll get one back as that score moves to 8 over. We arrive now at the 189-yard par 3 called the New Fifth. Despite being redesigned by Jack Nicklaus late last century, safest play here is to the left center of the green. Second shot coming up. Notice down there.
Ball sitting in the right front bunker. Not the most difficult bunker here at Pebble Beach, but certainly have some options.
Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par.
Now from the bunker. Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole.
What a putt. Just missed, Frank. That's cruel. Now a 7-footer.
Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll remain 8 over for the tournament. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th, and that's going to drop him all the way down to 8 over par.
Frank, here we are, another good scoring opportunity, the dramatic par 5-6.
It's easy to have that view of Stillwater Cove on the right, but that, needless to say, is not the place to go. Those 5 bunkers down the left really determine your strategy off the tee. Plus, you're playing from elevation, nearly 20 yards extra off the tee. So that run out at 360 at the end of the fairway, believe me, that's in play.
Well, that's going to make getting to this green into a tall order as that tee shot into the bunker. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly as second to the par 5. Ooh, and that is going to wind up missing the target by a good margin, and that will be no bargain in there. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. So after reaching the green in 2, this will take a full swing with a putter, but it is for eagle.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. So that not his best, and this part of his game has been disappointing to say the least today.
It certainly has, and sometimes you just get too much going on upstairs. You know what I'm talking about. So you don't focus on what you need to do.
Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And that's going to move him all the way down to plus 10. Okay, well done there. It's a birdie here at the 6th. And a rare step in the right direction as that scores back to 10 over par.
Tee at number 7, and Frank, this is the shortest hole in championship golf. It is also one of the most beautiful holes in championship golf.
Yeah, it certainly is, and people assume that short is easy, but just look how small that target is.
Okay, that one's dancing. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one. Just a little over-ambitious on that chip shot. It just sailed past.
14 feet to the hole.
Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And with it, he's going to fall even further down this leaderboard, well above par. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he's going to stay right where he is. We head now to the 416-yard 8th hole, one of the premier par 4s in golf. Fairway wood or long iron off the tee, giving way to a long approach over the cliffs and a yawning chasm below. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Finally got rid of the spray can because the ball was going all over the golf course. I mean, just a little piece down the middle of the fairway, just plop it down there, just like that. It was good.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Beautiful tee shot, great position looking at this green, and there are no easy options here. You got bunkers up the left, bunkers on the right. You have balls that are going to find their way into the penalty area. Requires precision execution.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Aggressive off the tee, ball lucky not to run out of fairway and into the ocean, but now sitting in an ideal spot with access to the green.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it's just a fraction offliner. That would have gone in. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And that's going to drop him even further down the leaderboard. Frank, as you know, depending on the time of year, you could see gray whales out on Carmel Bay, sea otters feeding on abalone, sea lions sunbathing on the rocks, or you could see none of it because this 9th hole absolutely demands your full attention.
Well, there's a different sort of mammal trying to play this hole. That first bunker on the left side, that shouldn't be in play, but this hole tilts so much from left to right, I think it sort of funnels you towards the sea otters and the whales.
Yeah, that's the spot you want to put it. Now, watch this thing gather momentum down the slope. Well, that is going to be an excellent result. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well, when you find your ball in the fairway at the 9th, you hit a great tee shot, one of the most difficult fairways to hit on the entire golf course, but now it opens up the opportunity to hit a great second.
Well, it's a little past the flag, but with the hole cut in the front third today, no surprise.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
133 the number. Wind coming from behind, so you'll need to be careful where you land it.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he's going to fall even further below par.
Start of the inward half and another big and bold par 4, Frank, with the ocean yet again running the entire length of that right side.
Yeah, you call it the ocean, I call it the world's largest water hazard, but looking in on the other side of the fairway, and you'll see those 3 bunkers. Needless to say, they have to be avoided. But you do actually have to hit your tee shot just inside those, because once again, you've got a fairway that tilts left to right.
No need to get overly aggressive with the driver here. This, a long iron, and it does the job well. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Yes, the touch. Excellent there from behind the green, and that one goes down for an unlikely birdie. So that's in for par to start this backside. And that's going to keep him right where he is. We head now to the 370-yard par 4 11th, where ideally you'd like to favor the left side of the fairway to open up the approach into one of the smallest greens at Pebble Beach.
Time's running out. Haven't seen too many good shots, so that one really stands out. See if you can make something with it this time.
So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
It's 125 yards to get you to the front of this green, but it's 138 yards you'll need to get all the way to the hole. And that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short. Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? Not that bad, but it is a great approach shot.
Not a long putt, but a side hiller for birdie. Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. And that at least going to ease the pain, if only for the moment. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11. And he's going to stay right where he is.
First par 3 now on the backside. Frank, this is sort of the forgotten hole, the 12th, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway. And the reason why I say that, that's the full width of the putting surface. If you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. And I think that may have surprised him. That carried much further than he anticipated. Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance. So this one not just about speed, but line as well. Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away.
Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
Got it there, but not quite on target. A lot of you out there can relate to that. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey. And with it, he's going to fall even further down this leaderboard, well above par. That one safely in. And it's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is.
Frank, the 13th hole doesn't get as much fanfare as some of the more picturesque par 4s here at Pebble Beach. Just curious, what do you think of this 13th hole?
I think it's a good hole, Rich, because it rewards you. You can certainly make 3 here. I remember when Tony Jacklin actually made an eagle here, but it's very easy to mess up. Purely because they added those 3 bunkers in on the right side that start at 260 yards and finish at just over 290 yards. What that has done to this hole is actually shrunk the fairway to just 35 yards wide.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Well, not much to cheer about so far, but that should be worth the smile. Good tee shot and safely in the fairway. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
It's 138 yards to the flag. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. A brief ray of sunshine in what has been a difficult tournament. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And that's going to keep him right where he is. Well, in the world of professional golf, there are very few legitimate three-shot par fives left. This 582-yard par 5 14th at Pebble Beach is one of those holes. It is all you want. And this might turn out to be a bit of a break. That ball could have gone anywhere, but it ricochets into the bunker. And that will do just fine. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. Getting out more important than distance here as he readies his second. Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes away any chance of going for the green in two, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Frank, it's just a short shot here, this third to the par 5 14th. What makes it so daunting?
Well, you look at the size of the green, Rich, and you would think it's a pretty big target, but then look closely. The flat area on the green, I've got to say, is really 4 yards by 4 yards. And that's it. If you go beyond that, you're in trouble. So you have to be so precise. And on top of that, you can't see the bottom of the flag. You're going a little bit uphill, so there's a little bit of doubt. It's tough shot.
Took a lot of sand there. That did not have enough to reach the green. It's going to get hung up on the fringe. Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to say bogey. Man, he can't believe it. What else could go wrong?
This from 7 feet. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he's going to stay right where he is. Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole. Here at the 15th, a good drive, Frank, would be right down the middle. A bad drive would be on 17-mile drive. As scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. And fortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of four bunkers really down the left side, but really it's the pot bunker that has to be avoided.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. No hitch in the giddy up there. That might be the drive of the round so far. Should be able to spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Okay, that's acceptable there. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. This from about 10 feet. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to drop him even further down the leaderboard. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain right where he is. Now the heart begins to race a little bit because you know you're playing one of the greatest finishing stretches in the entire sport of golf. Starting with a 16th, it's only 400 yards. If you can carry that island bunker, you can jumpstart your run to the house with a birdie 3. No issues here. That is into the fairway.
This one moving left here for birdie.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's another shot.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and that's going to keep him right where he is. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And that's going to keep him right where he is.
Frank, you don't need to say a whole lot. 18T, Pebble Beach.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful finishing hole, Rich. Two of my favourites really are this hole here, just looking at that tee shot, and the 18th at St Andrews because of exactly where you are. But, this hole, when you look at the water there, Stillwater Cove, it's so beautifully framed by the bunkers. And then when you start to look at the tee shot, you start to notice what the designer's done, just leaving the tree there in the middle of the fairway. So the decision is, do I play short, left, or right? And it's not the only tree on the hole too, because that upcoming second shot, you have another tree short right to contend with. But if there's ever a hole you want a birdie to finish, this is the one.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
That is going to be into the bunker. Not a bad effort from off the fairway, but couldn't get that one to slow down. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Third shot coming up now from the bunker. And that will work its way just off the green and set up a shot from the fringe. No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. Nope, that's not on target, and he just hasn't been able to make much happen here. So you can see, definitely not a gimme there. Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18, and that will write an end to the round here today. So a tap in there, that's for par at the last, and that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. So a disappointing end to the tournament for our featured golfer heading home following these two rounds after failing to make the cut.
Time for a little introspective look. What we did well, what we didn't, and then back to the drawing board.